Everyone, this is Krista here to do the weekly reading for the sign of Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Libra, if you don't know your Moon and Rising sign, there's a link in the description box where you can find out your whole birth chart. And that way, if you want additional messages for the week, you can always look at your Moon and Rising sign readings on top of your Sun sign reading today. This is for the week of July 18th to the 25th. You'll notice I have all my decks in a row here. I am going to switch things up a teeny bit this week and use all three decks, 2 cards apiece, to ask in a general sense, what does your sign need to know? And I'm going to split it up between mind, body, and soul, and then I'll do a general culmination for each row because there'll be 2 rows of cards here. So hopefully you like this and you find this helpful. Again, we are looking at mind, body, and soul. So any messages that you take from this you find helpful and healing is the whole point. So I hope you enjoy this type of reading. So Libra, let's get your mind cards dealt first, and I'll just go down through the decks here, and then once we do, we'll take a look at the cards one by one for you. So what does Libra need to know with regard to the mind? Okay. And then I'm going to be pulling from the bottom of the deck for general energy for the week. So this is like a general examination of what you might need to know, Libra, and then the general energy for the week regarding your mind. You can't see those. Hold on. Here we go. And like I said, I'll show them up close to the camera in just 1 second here. Okay. All right, what does Libra need to know about the body? Okay, that flung right out. Okay, and then what does Libra need to know about the spirit? Or the soul, another way of framing that is the spirit or soul. What does Libra need to know about the soul or spirit this week? Okay. Nice. Okay, Libra. So like I said, the first column is your mind, the second is the body, and the third column is the soul. And then I'll be reading this top to bottom with regard to general issues and then general energy for the second row. What this is saying for the condition of the mind in terms of what do you need to know. And again, you could already be undergoing this and you need reassurance or just to be reaffirmed, or this could be something that you didn't think was available to you that actually is. So we're looking at the card a leg up, and a leg up frankly means, so with specifics to the mind here, Libra, we're looking at information that is available to you, or assets or accoutrement of any kind, or help. However that resonates with you in a general sense this week, Libra. Something is available to you that you're convincing yourself it's not. Here's the caveat. Excuse me. You may need to give up something in order to get it that is important to the other person. And this something is probably something you can do without. So if you're willing to exchange something here to get something, and again, this is about the mind. So if you're sharing ideas or concepts, motivations, anything having to do with the mind. So research, words, communication, editing, publishing, okay, anything around this type of thing, whether you're exerting it externally or it's internal, you'll need to provide something to someone else that, like I said, you may not miss, but that they will need in order to move ahead toward their own goals, and they'll be able to give you something that you need. You're going to need to examine what you're willing to give up to get what you need to move ahead. And it could even be pride at this point, okay, Libra? Like I said, this is something about the mind. Just be aware here that you're not backing yourself into a corner, making up a situation where you know, you're convincing yourself you can't have something or can't get something, because it's saying here it is available to you. You just have to be perhaps a little bit more outgoing about asking for it. And then, like I said, be willing to give something to get something. And then general energy around the mind column here is milk and honey. This is something that's akin to nirvana. This is pure hope. This is pure joy. This is living the best existence in the highest um, vibration. So remember here, in a general sense, regarding your mind, Libra, what you may need to know here is that this is available to you as well. And like I said at the very beginning, if this is something you're already moving through and you're like, yeah, I recognize this, I already know this is happening, then keep going, right? It's something that's just affirming you, this process. But like I said, if it's something that you feel isn't available to you, or I just feel here that you're telling yourself stories that aren't facts. Okay, so get out of the head if possible here, and just ask for what you need. Um, and I'm going to use the word deception just because I see that here. Avoid power play and games around this issue with regard to the mind, thoughts, publishing, etc. No need for power plays, no need for games. Just be direct and you'll get what you want. Okay, looking at the body. What does Libra need to know with regard to the body? We have the hawk. The hawk's keyword is messenger. Now, either this means that you are delivering a message to someone else, whether or not you know it, through your body. It could be something such as activism, or it could be a training of some sort if you're a trainer. Anything where you're using your body in order to influence other people, and obviously in a higher spirit way. I'm not talking about I'm not talking, and I'm never talking about low vibrational things here. So like higher vibrational things. What is your message? What do you wear? How do you carry yourself, etc.? This is sending a message to the people around you. Are your shoulders slumped? Are you sitting upright? Another really easy tell with regard to the body and messages here, Libra, is what is the look on your face and why? Because I really truly believe this could be part and parcel of what's happening here. Something is available to you, you're talking yourself out of, and then you're kind of moping about it or making up in your head or with someone else, in a sort of fashion where you can complain about it, but you're not looking at how you're influencing the situation. This is saying very much so you need to take a look at yourself and how you're projecting, what you're projecting, and why. Because it's really easy to feel down if you look down, right? And and alternately, it's really so much easier to feel better when you look better, so to speak. That includes a smile. Yes, it does. That includes taking care of your body, even something like a shower, washing your hair, taking care of your nails, making sure you look clean. You don't have to look polished and rich. This is not about looking like someone you're not. This is about how you are projecting yourself into the world in terms of what you desire to get from it. Okay. And again, looking at the leg up, what are you giving? What are you getting? Because if you're giving frowns and a bad attitude and a negative mind around a situation, this is going to be reflected upon you. So switch something up here with regard to your body, Libra, because this is not a good direction to go in if that's what you're doing. On the contrary, if it's something extremely positive and you've switched this around for yourself, you can be assured that this will be working for you to your benefit. To put that smile on, take care of yourself, to ask how someone else's day was and really mean it. Okay, what are you doing with your body? How are you projecting into the world? The reason I'm saying all this has to do with the way that you're projecting yourself, and you could be telling yourself stories about not getting something that you believe you truly need, is because we have the owl here at the column of general energy around the body. And this is the card of deception. It's also the card of high magic, witches, sorcerers, wizards, this type of thing. There's a great deal of psychic energy here. This is a magical card. So, are you involved in the dark arts as opposed to the light arts? Are you misusing your energy? Is someone misusing energy on you or with you? Are you turning to what I'm going to call, just forgive me if it's funny, but are you turning to, the dark side to try to influence something, an outcome, a decision, something about getting your way? And the reason why I kind of pick on Libras for getting your way is because in addition to Taurus, it's Venusian, right? Your planet is Venus. It's a manipulative energy. So you need to be aware of this and cognizant of this at all times. Libra, you will probably always get what you want, but you will always get the best kind of it if you are upfront, honest, and peaceful. If you're peaceful about it, try not to get agitated because this is very intense energy. And like I said, like attracts like. And if you're expressing this into the world, it might even be working for you, right? Sure, it could be working, but it's going to come back. And it feels like crap when it comes back. Okay? It's a very heavy magic. Beware of this, Libra. And here with the soul column, we have romance. This is kind of self-explanatory. It's also really lovely to see. We're in the midst of summer. You're, like I mentioned, you're a Venusian sign. There could be chances for romance everywhere you turn this week, Libra. If you're open to it, even if it's a flirting stage and it makes you feel alive or puts a smile on your face, or it leads you to something greater in pursuit of your own dreams and goals, why not flash a smile and just feel light about life? Let go of some of the heavy stuff when you're interacting with people, because on a soul level, this is what's available to you, and this is what you have within to give. If you're withholding this, no one wins. So please enjoy romance that appears in your week, if possible. Certainly, if it has nothing to do with romantic love, it could be a romance that you are developing around an idea, concept, or project. Okay, you could find it to be loving and fulfilling to engage in something. However, because it's not the soulmate card, we are specifically looking at romance, and there could be something that could very well sweep you off your feet this week. And don't deny it. Just go with it. You don't have to run to the ends of the earth with it and be silly and mindless about it, but on a soul level, okay? This is a soul column. So this isn't willy-nilly silly stuff. This is if you feel something with someone very deep and pure, and real, let it be. Just let it be. Enjoy it. Okay, and then for your general energy around soul issues this week, we have friendship. There are going to be definitive changes within a peer group. If not one, but many individuals will be impacted by this. It generally means that you'll be leaving a friendship or someone will be leaving one with you. Try not to read into it. This is actually really normal with human adult relationships. People grow apart from each other, and we have a lot of room to welcome new people into our lives. So if this is happening, don't read into it. It's not a negative thing. It could be for your highest good because it is in the soul column. You're going to meet people who have a higher gradient soul attraction to you in terms of what you need and what you're giving the world, etc. Okay, and like I promised, I'll do from top to bottom quickly. So we're looking at the what do you need to know general messages, mind, body, and soul. We have here a leg up, hawk, and romance. So basically this is about giving and getting, messenger, and romance. What are you projecting into the world, Libra? Just to summarize, make sure there's a smile on your face and make sure it's sincere. If you can't manage that, stay out of the public, at least for this week, because you're going to give a lot of wrong impressions this week, and you really deserve to feel good and to be treated well and to treat others well. So if you're not in the mood, I mean, stay away if possible. Tell people you need a break. But if you're in the mood, really project that lightheartedness this week. And for overall energy for the week, we have milk and honey, which is basically nirvana. We have the owl, which is deception. And then we have friendship, which is, as I mentioned, changes in friendships, either one or many. So we have nirvana. So I think there is something here that you could pull from a situation if you are to gracefully walk away from it. That's what I'm seeing here. I wouldn't try to pull someone into something or let them pull you into something that you feel intuitively is not good for you. Whatever that means, Libra, just run with it. Just stand up for yourself. Don't let other people cajole you or somehow manipulate you, but very equally, don't do it to someone else because it will come back. And it's time to let someone go here. There's no need to force this. This is becoming a negative situation, this friend situation or feelings or psychic energy around this friendship or friendships is turning negative to you. This needs to be cut out of your life, okay, Libra? Nirvana awaits you if you're able to do this. So that concludes this type of reading today. I really enjoy this. So if you have a second, let me know how it works out for you. I'm always interested how this looks for my Libras. And of course, if you're not already, make sure you subscribe because I upload videos for your sign every single week, Libra. Until we meet next time, bye for now.